Just what led to the struggles with CJ McCollum? He had a huge game for
Yeah, he had 23, his first 23, 15 of them were in transition. Right? We did know that that's what he's trying to do, get out early and try to score early in the sets, but we just didn't do a good enough job of you know, either matching up usually was okay, but our secondary defenders weren't quite in the gaps and things like that, providing the help. Game was moving pretty fast for us as well. Like we were just behind on some of that, and then he kind of got cooking and didn't help either. I always think he makes 3 free throws early in the game. That kind of always lets a guy feel some rhythm and you know, he had a really good game. We were able to make a few adjustments on him there for a stretch, and then he kind of got going again. But he just seemed to the ball kept seeming to find him, and when he was guarded, he was making some good one-on-one moves and scoring the ball. He was obviously hard to handle.
And then Alvarado there in the second half seemed like he was in the paint pretty consistently.
Yeah.
What do you see defensively there?
Yeah, we struggled a little bit in the mid pick and roll defense. Kind of did all week this week, right? Again, just you know, first of all, getting into the screens, getting the schemes right, being able to you know, guard it down and provide enough help and pull in from the weak side, all the things. You know, it's a 5-man job to guard the screen and roll, but a lot of it at the point of attack wasn't good either. And that's just, again, I just thought they were doing a good job of moving a half step faster than we were most of the night. Yeah.
Nick, you guys obviously had a good month of December where it felt like you got some good wins,
Yep.
got back on track.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you guys have kind of given that progress back with how you played since the start of the year?
Well, I think this week we had, you know, two games where I don't think we played, you know, certainly as well as we needed to, or certainly as well as we were in December, right? Again, we're you know, a little thin. I'm a little worried about, you know, the starters pretty much played them even, right? I'm a little worried. Those guys are logging a lot of minutes and a lot of assignments, right? And just, you know, trying to get them some breaks here and there. Again, it just seemed to me like we just didn't have quite the pop energy-wise that we needed, you know, for the full game.
Nick, you had kind of had a critical stretch in the middle or start of the fourth quarter with Daniel Tice in the game, and it kind of felt like he got a lot of work done when you guys went a little smaller. What did you see there?
Yeah, I mean, we just, again, I just felt that Yabu just looked like he needed a break, and just wanted to try to do something different so we could switch the screen and rolls, which we were having trouble with. Again, he did. We got some big, made some big plays. Got behind, got some rebounds, all that kind of stuff. We fouled him a few times, rebounding, you know, 2 or 3 times as well. That kept giving them a new possession back. So it wasn't great, that segment, but I was just trying to do something a little different. Yeah.
Were you at least encouraged by what Paul was able to do in the second half? Kind of
Yeah,
going
for sure.
offensively?
For sure, it's good to see him. You know, making all those shots he was making in the second half. What did he have at half? A couple of points.
Get to.
Yeah, 23 in the second half. And again, just getting them and creating them, and then us finding them as well in situations. And again, I thought he made some decent reads too. He drove it in there a few times and got it out as well. You know, 11 boards and 5 assists too, so it's a pretty good game for him, especially considering how the first half went.
It didn't end up being a problem for the second half, but he had 3 fouls in the first half,
Yeah.
and that's been more of an
Yeah.
issue for him recently.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're seeing there
Yeah.
specifically that you think is leading to that issue?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think, again, I said this last time, I think that some of them are incredibly light. He's just trying to wedge through some screens like this second one there. Like, I mean, you know, I don't know, that's going on a lot during the games. I just gotta look at those tonight. I thought he gambled on quite a few out of bounds plays and stuff. He got a piece of some of them, and I could see why he was just trying to make something happen. I think he got caught on 1 or 2 of those too, where he got called for a foul. So I do need to look at him, and we do need to just make sure that he's not. You know, again, we don't want to get put in that situation where he's got 3 in the first half and we got to sit him.